the fact that we had this sort of ongoing running gag between us of like, oh, we should totally teach this class. And then, end of sophomore year came along and he was like, hey, what if we actually did it?
The Explorations program is one of, if not the most unique programs at Tufts.
There's no program that's really like this in the rest of the country.
Because you get to teach whatever you want.
They were so into it and I didn't expect them to be that into it.
We did this event one of the first weeks, which was called the Political Fashion Show.
It was pretty much required to dress up as a Star Wars character.
We got 25 copies and this is a collection of all of our stories in the class.
In addition to teaching, we also got to advise our students.
That's the other part of it that I found really meaningful is the mentorship aspect.
It was funny sometimes when they would write Professor Dorothy and Professor Fran on papers. It's like
being seniors teaching to freshmen, it's a nice sweet spot where you do have seniority to them, but you can also be their peer. So
we were in a good position to give them pretty specific and timely advice on what types of classes to take and how to fulfill requirements.
Give them the advice that I wish that I had heard freshman year.
It's not just building a community for first-year students, it's about building
a space to express themselves.
That is so different from their orientation leaders and so different from their pre-orientations.
I've had students come up to me and say I probably would have dropped out if it wasn't for you. Which is, I mean, if that isn't humbling, then I don't know what is.
It's so rewarding.
And you really make these sort of lifelong bonds with people.
And the things you teach in that class, they will carry with them for their entire college career.
Later on in the semester, we would see them come into the classroom together after getting dinner.
It's nothing short of, it's like seeing evolution happen in real time. It's magnificent.
We had shown interest in wanting to teach one, and we were trying to come up with an idea, and one of us threw out Marvel, and I was like, God, they'll never let us do that.
Amy helped me discuss it, and we came up with the idea of combining science and writing, just as I have wanted to do since I got to Tufts.
Dorothy and I were able to share a lot of the work and really complement each other because we do have different personalities and different leadership styles, and we're able to form different kinds of connections with our students.
Sometimes you learn more from the students than you teach them.
A lot of places look for leadership and look for real experiences in which you've showcased leadership.
I did not know that I would necessarily like teaching as much as I did, and so it kind of opened a door for me to realize I could possibly do this afterwards.
While I certainly would love to be a teacher, I think when I'm 60 and a little bit cooler, I think that'll be fun. But it kind of gives you this new passion to go out and accomplish whatever you want to accomplish.
So if you're considering if you want to be a leader or not?
Yes.
100 times over.
I think I learned a lot more as an exploration leader than kind of being in some of my other classes.
In some ways, teaching and learning aren't that different.
If you have something that you're passionate about, that you're constantly talking your friends' ear off about, if you see a
hole in your in the current course catalog,
that's your opportunity to go in and fill that void. If you see something where you're just man, this seems like something that I would have wanted to learn my first year at Tufts, then that's your opportunity to do that.